This is how you can get so much more out of your advertising by following these simple steps. So I know that a lot of you out there have tried to advertise in one way or another in the past, but didn't really get anything out of it. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you how you can actually get results from your advertising. So, rule number 1, never boost your posts. This is so important, and I can't stress it enough because I talk to so many people every single day that tells me that they've tried to boost their posts, or they actually often call it advertising, but I wouldn't really call it advertising because, yeah, that's not. I will explain that later. But you won't get anything out of boosting your posts. It's only a way that Facebook has made it easier for you to advertise and spend money. So instead, go to Facebook Business Manager, set up an ad account, and start advertising from there. Because in there, you have so much more opportunities and settings and data analytics to go from. This video is specifically for aesthetic clinics, so if you are an aesthetic clinic and you want to do some advertising for one of your treatments, I would never recommend you to go below £600 per month or so. And that is because, let me explain this to you, because of course you can go under that. But the strategy that we use when we advertise for aesthetic clinics is that we set an ad budget of at least £600 to £700 per month. And the reason for that is when we start out the advertising, we want to focus on, in the beginning, testing out different ad sets, meaning different copy and different materials such as video or photo. And we do that to find out what truly works the best. So that means in the first couple of weeks, we're testing out different ad sets and methods, strategies, whatever you want to call it. And after a week or two, we can truly see what actually performs the best, and then we can turn the rest off. Tip number 2 is do lead forms. So when you advertise inside of Facebook Business Manager, of course, you want to do lead forms. And that is basically when you advertise for a treatment, you want people to write in their name, phone number, and email in order to receive the discount. And again, the reason for that is you want to be contacting every single lead that is coming through to try and book them in. And of course, the easiest way to do that is by having some automations. If you don't have that, you can send me a DM and I can explain this in a bit more detail to you. But it is of course easiest to have some kind of automation to do this. But if you don't have that, no problem at all. The most important thing is that you keep out an eye of all the leads that are coming through. And if possible, you want to be calling the leads within 5 minutes. And this is because it increases your conversion rate so much. I can't even stress it enough. And when these people are clicking on your ad, they are sending out their phone number, email, and name, of course. And what you want to be doing from here is sending them an SMS saying, "Hi, first name, saw that you're interested in our offer. Thank you for that. Do you want me to send it to you?" Then, if they reply yes, you of course go ahead and send them the offer. But what the most important part is that you make sure to call every one of the leads, because we all know that we can get busy with something and we can basically just forget to book the appointment. So therefore, it's so important that you call every one of the leads and try as good as you can to book them in for the treatment or consultation. And I know that you might not be any salesman, but that's okay. You can learn some good techniques out there to use. And of course, it's not that you want to seem pushy or anything, but you actually just want to give them value. So the key takeaway from this video is when you do your advertising, make sure to follow up on every single lead that comes from your ads. And you want to be doing this by SMS, preferably. You can also add some emails, and most importantly, you want to be calling them. Always double dial, because they're more likely to pick up the second time. And you want to have a workflow on this. If they don't pick up the first day, you want to be calling them the day after, and the day after, and the day after. What we do is we call them every single day for the first 5 days, and we call them twice a day if they don't pick up the phone. Then we wait until day 8, where we also call them twice, If we still can't get a hold of them, we wait until day 14th, where we try to call them. And if we don't get a hold of them there, we wait until day 30, where we also call them. And something important in this little workflow is that you also want to be adding SMS and email to really try to get to them and get them to book an appointment. So it's never enough with only using one source like call, texting or email. You want to be using all three, because that makes them more likely to see your offer and actually go ahead and book an appointment. So I hope this video helped you just a little bit, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me or leave a comment. Please like the video and comment if you found it helpful, and see you in the next one.